Okay, just got to see if we got any sound coming out the back end here, and once we do, we can get started. Alrighty, now, ladies, gentlemen, pronoun, lend me your ears. Crazy, get back for another live stream. We're live and we're on the go. Um, Today, we're just gonna have a little shoot the breeze topic. Um, just catch up on what's going on and whatnot, and see how things go. Um, this year, when it comes to September 30th, October 1st rollover, my channel will be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Hello, Jay Lee. How are you doing? I'll put out videos on the weekdays, but not the weekends. I want to try and start cutting back on the number of videos I put out. It's getting to be a lot when it comes to the wintertime. So I just want to kind of, cut it back so this way here I have a constant standard. Eventually, I just want to have a constant standard Monday, Wednesday, Friday um, for, the foreseeable future. But October 1st, we'll be going to a 5-day week or 5 videos a week. We're going to keep going from Monday, Wednesday, Friday until then, and then flip over, adding in Tuesday and Thursday. So that's the big news for the channel. The other big news for the channel is we're getting really close to 2,900 subscribers, or friends, as I call them. People who subscribe to a channel are basically friends to that channel, making friends with that channel. So I consider you all friends of the channel. So, you guys aren't just, people who watch my videos, you're people who comment, put likes on the videos, which are very important. They help YouTube realize that somebody likes the content, and it's worthy to be put out to 7 other new people who would not normally have gotten the notification for that particular piece of content. So hitting the like on the videos, it really, really helps the channel. It really helps bring new friends into the channel and learn a little bit more about, what we're talking about with the stories behind the stories of the songs and the artists that I cover on the channel. So um, there's some funny stuff coming up. Um, there's a video that I did, and when I found out about it, it made me laugh like so hard, and it'll be coming up on Wednesday. So keep in mind, Wednesday there's a funny story coming up. So that's that's one of the things coming down the channel. And still dealing with the copyright issues. Where I'm using somebody else's material, so I got to, I always give them credit. I always put their video link up in the top corner and in the description box, so that if you guys want to go check it out, I encourage you all to check out the artists and the videos that I'm doing, commentating on and reactions on. So this way here, you get the information from my channel, but then you watch the whole song or the whole video, and you have a chance to see it in a new light, or a new appreciation for it. It may touch you a little bit more on the deeper side, and impact your life in a more positive and meaningful way than it did before you knew what was going on in the background. So where are you coming from, Jay Lee? What part of the ball are you residing from? Um, but yeah, summer's just about over, and oh, England, nice, nice. I want to go and visit there someday. You know, go down Abbey Road and Penny Lane, and take a look at some of the places the Beatles were. You know, at the very beginning, they were spending a lot of their time creating their music and stuff like that. I think it'd be really, really interesting. That and going to some of the old castles and Stonehenge and whatever like that. And like eventually, I really would like if I had tons of money, I would like to go see the Seven Wonders of the World. I think that would be an amazing trip, just to go and take in the awesomeness of those locations, and just think while I'm there, like what it would have taken to create such amazing, you know, either structures or amazing natural features on the world. Like, going to the Grand Canyon. I think that'd be awesome. Like, what happened to get that to be that way? Like that, I think it would be interesting just to see all the seven wonders of the world. And I think that would be a really fun trip. Like I've already seen Niagara Falls like a few times, so but I think it would be interesting to go to each one of them and just spend a little bit of time in the awesomeness of what it is. Uh, Looks like a pile of rotten teeth left on a field. That is funny. I love that. That's good. That's good. I like that. But then again, you know, if you think about it, when you look at it, okay. But I think it would be kind of interesting to see it for myself, because I've seen it in pictures, I've seen it on videos. I'd like to see it for myself. I'd like to actually go to the Philippines and see the Chocolate Hills. I think that would be amazing. Just like take in the awesomeness of nature, and that's another one of those trips on my probably never happen list because of my conditions. But it's always good to dream. You can't move forward if you don't have a dream. So I've always got something going on in the back of my mind what I'd like to do and how I like to do it, and it's a lot smaller than you think. Yeah. Well, uh, I've seen video or movies that have had Stonehenge in the movie, and people on horseback and stuff like that, riding up the Stonehenge. And yeah, it doesn't seem like it's like huge, but it does seem like it would have a personal impact on somebody seeing it for the first time. Hello, Nicole. How are you doing? But like Niagara Falls, like when you see all that water rushing over the edge and creating that big mist at the bottom, oh, powerful. And you take the boat and go down on the Maid of the Mist. You go down there, and they actually take you right up to the mist, and you get that. It's pretty intense. They get as close as they can with the boat, and they go, "Okay, this is a little close." you know? But I'd like to see, pyramids of Giza, the Stonehenge. I'd like to go to see the Grand Canyon. I'd like to go see all the natural wonders of the world. Yeah, it's like almost a like a protected park setting or historical site. So even just to see it, right in front of me, like I don't mean go up there and write my name on one of the stones saying Crazy Kid was here, No, I just want to, see it and say, wow, that is incredible, But, you know, and then if I do actually get to go there and see it, your comment is going to make me laugh. I'll be laughing my butt off as soon as I get there. I'll be like, wow, it does look like a pile of broken teeth. But, it's just one of those things. Everybody has a right to dream about what they want to dream about. Yeah, people kept taking bits away. Yeah, I can understand that. I got this rock from Stonehenge. Okay, do you have any prominence for it? You know, do you have Mr. Stonehenge saying that? Yep, that was mine. But yeah, this week's been rough on celebrities. Like Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne. Forever in our memories. Just a hard week for celebrities this week. Oh my God, there was more too. Like those were the two that stood out the most to me. Ozzy Osbourne for his incredible vocals and storytelling through song, and Hulk Hogan. Back when I was a kid, I used to watch wrestling. He was like the bee's knees in wrestling. And when I got tired of watching wrestling, I just didn't keep up with it and see what he was doing or why he was the way he was, or I just saw him in movies like what was that one? He was a cop. He was in a couple movies. He was actually also this is a fun fact. He was also on a short-lived Dolly Parton TV show playing a wrestler called what was the name of that wrestler? It was a really, really goofy name for a big, powerful wrestler like Hulk Hogan was. And she wrote a song saying that called "You Got a Headlock on My Heart." And my brother says that would be a good video for you to do. So I'm actually working on getting that video in. I found it, and I'm gonna do a little background check on it, little piecework checks on it and stuff like that. See what's going on with it. See if there's any fun little tidbits that I can find out about it and bring it into the video. But Dolly Parton, she's an icon of many genres of music. Excuse me. And she's also a very funny lady. Like she's got a very good sense of humor. So, but yeah, it's one of the videos that I want to be bringing out, possibly in and around September, somewhere around. Let's see if I can fit it in there somewhere. No, I haven't. Not the Jolene. I did a video of. I did a Dolly Parton video. Which ones? There was her and somebody else doing a song about a wife and a mistress talk, or basically having a conversation back and forth. I also did a video on her doing Coat of Many Colors, which, to be honest with you, Coat of Many Colors was one of my all-time favorite Dolly Parton songs. Yeah, it just I got a whole bunch of bands that are putting out a whole lot of stuff recently and lately. Like Mission Souls is pumping out videos like crazy. Fran's Rhythm Family Band is, you know, they're learning new songs like literally a few a month. And then there's also Love Bites. They're very popular on the channel. Bandmade got a little bit of traction, but I'm gonna do more of them. Nemophila, they've got some really nice and really fun stuff. Like they really get into their stuff, man. I tell you. Like, there's a video coming up, I believe. Let me just go to my channel real quick, content list. I want to get this right. Yeah, there's a video coming up next week. Yeah, next week summer's around. Where Nemophilia actually get so into their performance that it visually shows. Like it, I'm just going to tease you with that. I'm not going to tell you what they do or what. It made me smile. It made me laugh. It made me really appreciate the effort that they put in to making their video and learning the song. And let me tell you, it's a fun video to watch. It is. I when I was doing the reaction video, when I was doing my commentating on it, I couldn't help but giggle at some of the things that they were doing in the video. It was just that much fun. Probably one of the funnest videos I've done in a long time. Yeah, so if you have any reaction, as you can see the scroll going across the bottom of the screen. If you want extra content from me, priority to your requests, get them pushed forward a little bit sooner. Joining the Patreon, that'll help that out. And you'll also have a direct line of communication, like you can email me or direct message me on Patreon, and I get back and forth with you. That's where you can get all that at. I do take requests, but sometimes it takes me a while to get around to them. But for Patreons, I will push forward to get them out quicker. So because you are, basically, it is a paywall site. So that's what that is. And there's videos on there about me going to the car show uptown, and I did a video on the part that has historical significance to Canada. RJ's good. He's just been really busy. I sent him an invite to come on the panel tonight, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to make it. So he's doing good. He's been busy. He's got a few singing engagements that he's got this summer, a little bit more than he had last year, and that's good for him. He's getting out there and he's doing his thing and he's having fun doing it, and he's just been recently honored by the Special Olympics. Special Olympics, and is it Special Olympics or the blind community? But there was one of the two gave him an honor, and he told me about it. Just I've had so many things on my mind lately, that, just, one of those things where just, got to kick something out to keep something in. But he was just given an honor recently, in a position. So he's been a little bit busier this year, doing some positive things for the blind community. But yeah, he's been all right. Yeah, I still wish that he came on tonight to talk about it, but it is what it is. Can't make him do it. All we can do is just hope. Yeah, good for him. I when I heard about that, I was like, dude, good for you. Got the right person for the job. So what else has been going on lately? Hmm. Not much else has been going on lately. Uh, aside from I've been playing with the new drone. All I've been able to do is just play with it around here in my my apartment, and banging into the walls here because I tried to take it outside. Okay, this is a funny story. I tried taking it outside. I just put it in my hand and I just hit the gas button. And then the wind picked up and wham right into the fence. Oh, every time I lift it off, wham right into the fence. So I was like, I am not going to deal with this anymore. Folded it all up, put it back in the package, and I walked back upstairs. I was like, that sucks. I got to wait till there's like zero wind to play with this thing here because it's so light. The least little breeze, the least little bit of breeze, that thing gets thrown around like a balloon in the wind, man. Just but yeah, just I don't think that I'll be able to do a live stream next week on August the 4th, because I'm gonna have a house full of people. So it's just we're having a little bit of a get together here, and Civic Holiday was the only day that I can get my buddies together. So next week there probably won't be a live stream unless they pack up and peel out before like 7 o'clock, or if I'm still in any shape left to find the StreamYard icon, because I'll probably be having a few of those wobbly pops. There's a possibility of that. But I'm thinking I might do a live stream possibly on the Tuesday. That's up in the air. That's a might. Yeah. Well, you have a great night there, Jay Lee. And thanks for coming in. Thanks for chiming in and keeping the conversation going. I'm gonna actually get going myself because I got some other things that I want to get done. I just wanted to come on and basically let you guys know, I do have the Patreon, and I also am at the end of September, in the beginning of October. I'm not going to be doing weekend videos. It's just going to be Monday through Friday. But it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday until then. And then back when we wrap back around to April, we're going to go back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday again. So the 6-month summertime thing there is almost up. We got a couple more months to go, August and September. Once we hit October, we go back to 5 days a week, not 7. And then we're going to see how things go in the following year to see if we can stretch this out to 3 days a week permanently. But I'm gonna, cut back to 5 days in October. So until we get to the next one, my friends, I wish you all peace, love, and happiness.